18-wheeler American Pro Trucker is a pretty true port from the arcade version, at least as my slightly demented brain remembers it. The concept is simple and fun. It's a classic get to the next checkpoint before you run out of time. With truck simulators being oddly popular these modern days, it was fun to spin up my first trucking experience. 18-wheeler was one of the first games I got for my Dreamcast console, a console that was near impossible to get by in my corner of the world due to poor distribution. I remember the game pretty fondly from the arcade, and even though the giant cabinet was replaced by a controller, it is still a fun play. You select your driver from one of four, all with slightly different attributes, and then you hit the road, trying to beat your rival. The home version did come with additional modes, but for me, arcade mode is where it is at. The truck is slow, bulky and somewhat unmanageable, but the controls are responsive while still feeling heavy, and that's a good effort. You're not hitting speeds of several hundred miles an hour, but it still feels like you're moving at a rapid pace, as you throw your truck in and out of oncoming traffic trying to crash into that one car that will give you bonus time. Beating the next checkpoint with a couple of seconds to spare is a rewarding feeling, and the tracks are varied with different hazards and alternative routes to keep it interesting and add some replay value. With that being said, 18-wheeler is a game that you take out once in a while and play for an hour or two. The gameplay has very little variation, and whilst challenging, it can also get tedious. The sound of the roaring truck is spot on in an arcadey way. All the expected sound effects are present. It's not something spectacular, but it gets the job done. The visuals as well are pretty bog standard compared to what the Dreamcast can deliver. No hardware is being pushed, but there is a lot of things going on and no frame drops. So while not mind-blowing, it's fine to look at. I would however be a cynical critic if I didn't mention that the truck models are colorful and detailed. Returning to 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker was a mixed bag for me. For yes, it is fun, but not for a very long time. After 30 minutes I felt like I've seen what the game had to offer, and after an additional hour I was kind of bored. It's good fun having a beer with a friend, and I do enjoy it for short sessions. So my conclusion is going to be a 6 out of 10. It is fun, it is fine, but nothing spectacular, and not a must-have in any way in my book. Hope you enjoyed this little review. If you want a rapid retro review of a specific title, let me know in the comments.